Three sisters,
one mic,
zero filter. Welcome to our podcast. Today's about New Year, new beginnings. It's been a great start to a rainy weekend. I'm feeling a bit groggy this morning after a few cocktails last night, but excited to be here.
I'm actually feeling great. Must be a bit to do with those cocktails, I suppose, but I'm really feeling very positive about not only everything else, but mainly about starting this new chapter.
Well, I'm in a really happy place and feeling like a saint because after I don't know how many cocktails last night, I started with a really healthy breakfast and a great resolution.
I'm not going to ask what that resolution is.
Yeah, let's not go there.
But you know what? It's the beginning of the year. I was wondering, I do goals, and a lot of people do. Do you guys do goals?
I could call them goals. Yeah, I've got a list of things I want to do every year, and I do take a few of them. So yeah, I'd call them goals.
What about you, Meeta?
By contrast, I actually have never made any goals because every year I have the same goal. Oh, I need to lose weight. Oh, I need to exercise more, eat better. And then, at the end of the first quarter, everything's down the drain. So I'm too scared to make goals.
Yeah, but I remember the other day you were the one who mentioned that you were listening to some podcast, or you had some direct mailer or something that said that you need, when people make their goals, there are 4 questions that you should answer.
Oh, that's right.
And I thought it might be good to talk about that because I do have goals, like I said, and I do write them out.
Yeah.
So shall we do that?
Yeah, I think let's do that.
Because we all want a better year than last year, don't we?
Yeah,
definitely.
So my first goal, or the first thing I wanted to look at was, is there something that you have decided you want to quit? I know what I would like to, but let's start with you, Meeta.
I'd like to quit bad food or eating bad food and late nights. Oh my God, I need to get to bed earlier.
That's a good one. Hasn't that stayed for the past 20 years?
Can we just sort of agree on one thing? No matter how nasty you are in real life, let's try and make you a little bit nicer.
Well, on the podcast anyway, right?
Yes, that's right.
So one big thing that I would like to quit, I don't know if I'll achieve it or not, is procrastinating kitchen work, because I absolutely hate kitchen work.
Oh, you don't say. And so, but actually, Sangeeta, you should really think about quitting something that is possible. Not something that you're never going to do.
I can try.
What happened to be encouraging?
Actually, here's the thing about trying. If you say I'll try, that means you're never going to do it.
That's right. God, that's true. Neha, what about you?
Well, scrolling before bedtime and sugar.
Oh, that's good.
As if. I know,
but
right?
that's a good one. That's something we all need to do.
Oh, definitely. And scrolling before bedtime, that's a good.
But at least twice a week, if not all nights a week. That's a good start, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, here she is, backtracking already.
Well,
I do have a goal actually this year. Even though I don't make one every year, which is to make a goal and then stick to it. So that's
a good one.
That's a good one.
I think that should be all our goals.
I actually do take them off. I have a habit of writing. I have been writing my goals every year on my phone in the notes, and I've got a whole long list of them. Of course, many of them get copied over. I'll have about 6 or 7 goals every year, and I take some years I take 2, some years more, but they just get carried forward.
That's brilliant.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah. But what about stopping what drains you?
Oh, what drains me? Unnecessary arguments. I'll have to say that's number 1. Actually, I must say over here, the family is always telling me, especially with the 3 of us, they're saying you have reverse arguments. In most households, it's, oh, I'm not going to do the dishes. In our household, how is it? Oh, I'm going to do the dishes.
Actually, I don't fight about that.
Yeah, I'll
have to run to that one. So you don't have those unnecessary.
That doesn't drain me because I'm quite happy not to argue about that. You also worry a lot, I think.
Yeah. That's true. That's one thing I really do want to.
Sorry, I have to add that to your goals.
I have to.
Neha, what about you?
Well, I think for me personally, engaging with people who drain me.
Oh, that's
what I want to do. I don't want to engage with people who drain me. So, and
Stop
I'm sure
talking to me now.
Oh, I didn't say it, she did. But no, we all come across all sorts of people every year, or all the time, I should say. But I think consciously making an effort to engage with people who are actually contributing to your, whatever your goals are, then not is what I want to do consciously.
What drains me actually is lack of sleep. I don't get enough sleep, even though I've and I like to think I will get good quality sleep, but that's not how it works, and you can't actually recover just on the weekend. So I think one of the goals that I want to have, and I think you should have that too.
Yes.
I don't know about Neha, but I know Meeta, you don't get enough sleep.
And I have, in fact, actually, I have already started making an earlier bedtime, but that I'm going to take on Neha's one where, stop scrolling in bed.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to reading, not on my Kindle, not on my phone.
Actually, that's
a paper book.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I've just started a really good book. Yes, it's called Mother Mary Comes to Me.
Oh, I want to read that.
I'm going to give you a review after I've finished it.
Okay, let's circle back to that later. There's one other thing I wanted to write about it on my goals is continue what works. For me, it's talking, walking, and dining.
Oh, I think the order might be a little bit different, isn't it? Oh, and you're missing one on that one. Drinking?
I don't drink that much. Oh, coffee, yes.
Yeah. Okay, we'll keep that facade. Now, for me, one thing that I have really enjoyed last year and I want to continue is learning about investing in the markets. I've been in the share market for a very long time.
Yeah.
But last year I found a sort of renewed love of investing in the market, just following them, seeing, and let's face it, it was a good time to make some money. So that
you want to continue that.
Yeah,
that's actually great. So that was a brilliant goal, even if you didn't write it down. You achieved something that you should have in like so many years, but you achieved that. That's good on you.
All my goals are retrospective.
Neha, do you have something that would continue working?
Well, not as meaningful as you, Amita, but I'll piggyback off you for the investing bits. But what works for me is obviously coffee, cocktails, and walking with friends, family. I love walking, so
that's great. We have each other's company then.
Yeah.
We'll be talking, walking, drinking
coffee or cocktails.
While I'll be investing and making all
But someone's got to, right?
and then maybe pay for all the holidays.
Your and my goal are sorted. Then now that Amita's investing.
And then the last one is the scary one, because it says start what scares you. I have actually already booked something that I'm scared of. That's a sport. I've already booked a trial for pickleball, and I'm going there tomorrow. So we'll both be hearing about that. Yes.
Actually, I can't wait to hear about it, because I know you've always maintained that. You're
I'm not a sports person. Yes, but a friend has just been. So I've actually booked one tomorrow. I'll let you know. So how about you?
Well, for me, my biggest fear has always been structure. So I have an issue. I'm just putting it out there. I'm scared of structure. I'm constantly running late, and I don't want to. I'm a commitment phobe. Self-declared commitment phobe, even to time. So that's something that I really want to start having a schedule for my day, week, month.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. What about you?
Pretty basic, but budgeting. I think we all need to budget, and somehow, theoretically everyone works on a budget, but that scares me to have. I want to have a proper budget in place for me and the family. And the second one is going back to studying. I do want to study this year, and I haven't gone back to it for a very long time. I'm going to go, and I have a course in mind that I want to do, and I want to do this year. I should have talked about it in my goals, but
that's a really good one. So you've got two people to keep you honest.
Oh my God!
Does it remind you of
school? Who they would be?
Does it remind you of school?
Oh my God! Yes.
These actually, thank you for this, because you gave us these this idea of these 4 things, and it got us thinking. So thanks for that.
Anytime you want me to tell you what to do,
oh my God!
Just say the word.
There she goes. These are actually some great points to think about. out. I know I've learned a lot and picked some great points from our chat. I hope you have too. The bottom line is to actually achieve some goals, if not all, and have the goals to work towards.
Yeah, but the main thing is you've got to have fun. Like, that's my key takeaway. Have fun while having goals. And look, we can see Neha killing herself laughing here. So, I'm kind of curious, Neha.
Yep.
So what is your style of goal setting? Does it work for you? We'd love to hear from you, your comments, your thoughts.
Thank you for staying with us. Follow and subscribe on any of the channels from the bio, and don't forget to share.
Same channel,
Same sisters.
Same chaos.
See you
See you
next
next week.